So yes, we all know Kyoto, Osaka, and Nara, but this time I'm taking you off the beaten path to a very beautiful place that you probably haven't heard of yet. And it's one that you'll want to add to your Japan bucket list. Deep in the mountains of Hyogo Prefecture, yes, the same place as Kobe beef, is Tamba, Sasayama, a charming town known for things like wild boar, hot pot, chestnuts, and most importantly, Tambayaki pottery. And if you're new to Japanese pottery like me, Tambayaki is one of the 6 ancient kilns of Japan. And this means that it's one of the oldest and most historically important pottery styles of Japan. And because I'm currently toying with the idea of embarking on my ceramicist girl era, I knew that I had to make a trip out to an ancient kiln to learn more. We arrived just after 1 p.m. and grabbed lunch at a local spot that specializes in TKG, or tamago kake gohan. You can believe it? The set was only 650 yen and the eggs were incredibly fresh. Okay, and I don't know if you feel the same, but eating raw eggs still kind of weirds me out, but I'm happy to report that I survived. Anyway, after lunch, it was time to meet up with our guide, Takonobusan, a second-generation ceramicist who grew up in the area and was going to show us around town for the day. Our first stop of the town tour was Gojin Gama, the studio of Gojin-san and his cutie black lab, Ron-chan. At Gojin-san studio, we got to see a little sneak peek of his process and even watched him effortlessly make piece after piece on the wheel in a way that was so mesmerizing. And he made it look so easy, which we later learned was quite misleading for me, but you'll just have to wait and see what I mean by that. After letting us have a quick go at the clay, Gojin-san generously gifted us this beautiful red cactus, and I honestly couldn't believe it. I felt so grateful. Feeling very waku waku, we headed to Takonobusan Studio to try making some pottery ourselves. But yeah, this is what I meant. Your girl got too confident and made a big ol' mess. Thank you, Takonobu-san, for helping me. And as our first day was coming to an end, we arrived at our last stop, Yukis home and studio, who was our host family for the evening. His family and staff prepared a really delicious dinner, complete with a fish filleting show by Takonobu-san and a surprise birthday cake for Yuki-san. It was the best day. The next morning, we woke up bright and early to the most beautiful breakfast scene I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. I honestly could have stayed here forever. But time came for us to go straight to the studio to experience a day in the life as one of their apprentices. So I paired up with my girl Akane-san, who taught me how to remove pieces from the kiln and press different patterns into clay, which would later become little plates. And even though it was a short one, this trip was truly unforgettable. Trust me when I say that I big recommend adding Tamba Sasayama to your Japan bucket list. Okay, bye!